Welcome, listeners, to the Member Advantage, the brand new podcast from the Capital Region Builders and Remodelers Association.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Member Advantage. Today we're going to do something a little bit different.
We realized that we spent a lot of time talking about CRBRA, the programs we have, lobby day, advocacy, membership, blah, blah, blah. We don't talk that much about us. So that's what we're going to do today.
This is Kristen.
And this is Christine.
So we're going to start with a segment called How Did We Get Here?
This is going to be fun. I'm excited.
Okay.
We want to do something change it up a little. So
we hope you find it fun too.
yes.
Okay, I'm going to go first.
Okay.
Did you ever think you'd become president?
I didn't. No.
Really?
I really didn't. I don't know. I'm not mad that I'm here. I don't think little me, 15, 20 years ago, who was so shy and who was petrified to go on any outside sales calls, I don't think I'd be where I am today. But here
I don't know her.
Yeah, well, she's long gone. Kicked her to the curb.
Shy would not be a word. Or, especially going on sales calls. I was. I used to be terrified to go into somebody's office that I didn't know. Now I'm like, what's the worst that could happen? Wow. Growth.
Did you ever think you'd end up in association management?
That's not what every little girl dreams of.
3-year-old Kristen.
Mom? I think I want to be. No. I did know I always wanted to, be the boss, though. Okay. So that checks. But association management, I kind of just happenstance that I was, spring semester of senior year of college, was a marketing major, just wanted a marketing job.
Yep.
And applied for a job with the New York State Association of Realtors.
Okay.
And got that job. So started in association world, moved my way up through there. And then here I am.
Here we are.
20 years later.
Wow. How many years have you been here?
This is year 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's a long time.
Crazy.
But fun. Okay. So, what keeps you engaged year after year with CRBRA?
I think it's the satisfaction that I get out of it, of seeing, planning these events and seeing them come to fruition, and going to networking events and talking to people and then building relationships from there. I just feel like I've seen the reward, so I keep engaging. And that's something that I know I hear from people. They're like, I just don't have time. I don't have time. Right. Well, you're not going to get anything out of it then. It's not going to come just sit on your lap. Just like people are like, I can't find a partner. Well, you're not looking. They're not going to just show up at your front door.
They're not going to just break into my house.
I mean, they might, but I don't know if that's the partner that you're looking for. So I think it's the reward that I get for the effort that I put in.
That makes sense, and ties back to what we talk about all the time, is you have to show up.
Right.
To get something out of this.
Right. So. And I know we said we weren't going to preach the other way today, but I can't help it.
We just love it so much.
Yes. All right. What is something that people assume about being an EO that isn't true?
Ooh.
I'm curious what you're going to say here.
I'm curious what I'm going to say too. Maybe that, assuming that you have to be, really effusive and, outgoing and, love being, the center of attention.
Yeah.
Because...
we have learned.
As you know. Also was terrified of public speaking. Mm-hmm. And now I'm very pleasantly surprised to say, and proud to say, that I think I've pretty much conquered that fear.
Yeah.
Because
cool, calm, and collected.
I get up there, I don't stress about it so much anymore. Mm-hmm. And I think that does tie back to such a good piece of advice about public speaking, is that everybody wants to see you do well.
Oh, yeah.
So no one's sitting in the audience rooting against you.
Right.
I don't think.
Maybe a few.
Maybe
but
a few. But for the most part, people want to see you succeed. And once you start thinking that way, it becomes easier every time you do it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like being like kind of along the lines of the public speaking, but being in this position has helped you come out of your shell, even though your DISC assessment says you have 0 I.
0. Nada.
Not a negative if that was possible. I don't think it is.
Yeah, that's true. I think people also, to give a second answer, I think people also don't understand really what being the EO in an association entails. Because, like, it's not like, sitting around waiting for someone to have, a question that needs, that I'm just, sitting here waiting, twiddling my thumbs, I hope someone calls me today with a question about their membership. There's a lot going on at all times, and especially we're a small office, and we do a lot.
Yep.
So it's wearing multiple hats, which I think people don't always think about.
That's a good answer.
Better than the other one, I think. Okay, we weren't going to talk too much about
And here we are.
And here we are. Okay, so I know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Morning productivity or late night productivity?
Morning.
I knew.
I love getting in the office at 7 a.m. I've got at least 30 minutes before other people generally get there, and the phone starts ringing at 7, but it's okay. Gosh, I just love morning productivity. And how about you? I also think I know this answer.
Late night.
Yeah.
Mornings are not my jam. Late night. I'm a night owl, but also, I hit my rhythm later in the day. So if you are on committees or on the board, you probably maybe would know that because you get a lot of emails from me after 5 p.m.
Sure do.
So you like that time in the morning before people start calling. I like that time after the work. People think the workday is over. I still have some hours left in me.
Yeah. Hey, everybody works differently.
And we're opposites, and it works
Yeah.
together in that way.
Do you feel like you are a planner or just a wing it, figure it out as you go?
Ooh. I consider myself a planner, for sure. But this job has forced me to do a lot of figuring it out as I go.
Yeah.
So I'm trying not to fight against that.
Right.
And it goes along with just wearing multiple hats is, I can plan what I want to do all day, but that doesn't mean that that's what I'm going to be doing today.
Yep.
And I have to be okay with that. So thinking on your feet also, that doesn't necessarily come naturally, I would say. I want to know what's coming.
Right.
But I think it's made me a more well-rounded person.
That's the C in you, is liking, because I'm also a high C. We're talking about DISC because we're nerds, and we recently did DISC assessments for the board, and we're real nerdy about it.
We are.
So
I have a whole
we talk
chart.
about DISC, that's what we're talking about. But C's really like planning, like organization, and like to know what's coming. So I am 100% a planner. I have also figured out how to go with the flow to a degree, but I like a plan. I like an appointment. I like a schedule.
You do like a plan. You like lists.
I love a list.
I love lists too. We talk about we love spreadsheets.
Yes. I like time blocking too. So especially if I'm on the road, I will block out drive time. I'll leave a little buffer if there's traffic. I'll have appointment time. I'll have pee break time. I'll have a lunch break. I'll really literally block out every minute of the day.
That's more of a planner than me. But I love that for you.
Yeah. It's very satisfying when it works out.
What's something that you're working to improve on this year?
I am trying to not over multitask because I get a lot of things thrown at me during the day, and I'm a pleaser. I want to get things done. I want to check things off my list. I want to get back to people. But it's okay if you're right in the middle of something and you need 1 minute. even 2 minutes, even 5 minutes. That's okay. Because I will follow up and I will give better service. I will give a better, more clear answer. So I'm just trying to be more present and kind of like advocate for myself. Like, I'm right in the middle of something and I need 3 minutes to finish this. You'll be the next on my list, because it's going to be better in the long run for everybody.
Since you told me about that, it's like popped in my brain so many times, because I always joke, like, I have multiple tabs open at all times.
Right.
And I'm bouncing around doing different things. And then if I feel like something slipped through the cracks, it's like, well, we're trying to split your time doing 5 different things and not doing any of them to the level that you want.
Right.
So like that one does keep coming up for me. I kind of stole what you're working to improve on, trying to do the same.
Like, we're all going to multitask. Yeah. I'm not saying I will not multitask. Right. That's why I'm saying I'm not going to over multitask, because it just doesn't do anybody good.
No. Like, just finish what you're doing before you move on to the next thing, and everything will be okay.
It will be. What's one thing that members don't see that happens behind the scenes? Like, what's one part of your job maybe that people probably don't realize that you do? And it's an important job, like not like refilling the toilet paper in the bathroom. I mean, I guess that's important, but
do people know we own the building that our office is in?
I don't think a lot of people do. No.
We own this building, so then we're the landlord. We have tenants, so there is, building stuff that goes on. So
right, like there was that one day you're like, we don't have heat.
Oh, that was a sad day.
It was also so cold.
It was also during that like Arctic freeze or whatever it was a couple weeks ago, and came in and no heat for anyone in the building. So then letting the tenants know, and it was disrupting their business.
Right.
And that's upsetting for me, that they had to close, and worrying about the pipes freezing. That's getting someone out here to service it, and then they didn't have the part, and so then we didn't have heat the next day. It was a thing. Like this morning, like the company that services the fire extinguishers called, and we're due for our inspection. They're coming tomorrow. So things like that, you probably had no idea.
But it's got to be done.
Got to be done. I'm going to throw it back to you. Like, what's one thing about being president that's happening, like, that people probably don't realize?
Well, I feel like I have to be the group leader and keep everybody engaged and together. I feel like if I wasn't like that, there would be a lack of engagement. I don't know if that's something that people don't realize that I do, but I really do have my hands in
everything.
Basically everything. I mean, not parade, because that's a pretty well-oiled machine, but a lot of the committees, a lot of the events that are being planned, I'm a part of it.
We just spent the hour before we started recording going through
the checklists of what events we have coming up, the e-blast, the this, the that, the scheduling, the programming. Do we need to have this? Should we move this to this date? So there's definitely, I have my hands in a lot, but that's also me doing that. But I do feel like it is the reason why this association feels different right now. It feels like there's an energy, there's a buzz, people want to do things. Because I'm bringing them all in. I got my arms out and I got all my little chickies, and I'm like, come with me. I don't know why I just turned into like a goose with little baby chicks. I don't know. I just pictured that. Anyways, so there's that.
That's how I feel at lobby day when I have all you guys. I always call you guys my little ducklings, because it's just follow me.
Yes.
And we'll go from office to office and So.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, just with 274 members,
right. And then all the
or
people
whatever we're at right now, maybe 276.
Yeah, we got an application last week and an application this week. So wouldn't it be fun if we got a new application every week?
Ooh, that would be. I don't know how many weeks we have left. Not 52. We've got 44.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a lot of math.
We've got.
I think I might be pretty close. 44.
Yeah.
43 or 44 weeks left.
So, I don't know. That would help with your goal of getting to 300 members.
It would.
Just saying.
Just saying. Okay. Well, What's something that keeps you up at night?
That's a loaded question. What keeps me up at night? Well,
Other than your fact that you stay up super late.
Yes, but I love sleep so much. So I will wake up and, like, I'll fall asleep, but then I'll wake up and, like, think of something that, like, oh my God, I haven't done this. And usually it's something membership related where it's like, oh, I need to reach out to so-and-so about doing an event, or I need to, reach out to this person. They had a question. I need to now circle back to them a couple weeks later and make sure everything worked out. So I think it's the things like that I forgot to do during the day that, like, are in my subconscious.
What do you do? Do you write it down? Do you just go back to sleep? Do you?
No, I stew over it for a while and, like, stress.
No, send yourself an email. Get it off your brain. That's what I do, because sometimes I wake up and I'm like, oh, I didn't do that. And I'll send myself an email.
And then you go right back to sleep?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's off your brain. You don't. What are you going to do at 2 a.m?
I know. Let's go to the fun round.
So, Kristen, what was your first job?
JCPenney Junior's Department.
Okay.
What was your first job?
Technically, my paycheck was McDonald's, but I worked at a coffee cart on the New York State Thruway. Terrifying.
That is terrifying. So glad you didn't get abducted.
Almost did. What's your coffee order?
Medium, Dunkin' order.
Okay, we'll do Dunkin'. Yep.
Medium, toasted almond, hot coffee, cream and sugar. You?
Medium, butter pecan, 2 cream.
Oh.
Hot. I didn't say hot. Hot, please.
Will you drink a hot coffee on a hot day in the summer?
Yes. Psycho. Tool you could never live without. Could be technology, could be a hammer. I doubt it's that.
Tool I think it's gonna have to be my Kindle.
Ah, okay.
What about you?
My new Remarkable tablet that I love so much. Take all my notes in.
I'm so jealous. Okay. What's your favorite event of the year?
Best in Building Awards, obviously.
Same.
Yeah, we knew that.
That was easy. If CRBRA had a theme song, what would it be?
Well, if it was the theme song of the executive officer, it would be, Lord, I was born a rambling man. What do you think it would be?
I'm going with, like, the Friends theme song. Like,
Oh,
I'll be
yeah.
there for you. I'm not going to sing. You're welcome.
Okay.
Most used phrase at CRBRA.
Yes.
She's burning me so hard.
I bought her a shirt that said yes because she says it a lot. It's okay.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
This is so terrible. It's the first thing that came to mind. When people walk without intention. Like, if you're walking slow in front of me, move to the right. I'm going to pass you in the fast lane. And just walk with intention. Why are you just slumping around? What about you? I think that makes me sound awful.
Mine also is going to make me sound like a jerk, but this is the first thing that popped into my head. People with Androids, because then their texts are green, and then when you're in a group text with someone,
Absolutely
it messes
not.
up everyone's.
We have a friend in our group chat, and we burn her all the time. We're like, when are you getting an iPhone?
It's just annoying.
It's annoying. What's your favorite color?
Blush.
Oh, okay.
Or mint.
Okay. Okay, mine's green. All shades. I mean, maybe not lime green, but like most shades of green.
Your car is
Yes.
forest green.
Yeah.
What motivates you the most?
I really am my own best motivator. I really continually push myself, and I talk like in my head, like even when I'm at the gym, I'm like, you can pick up a heavier weight than that. Pick up that kettlebell, do the next 10 pounds. And it's like, the trainer's not pushing me, it's me pushing me. So I'm the biggest motivator.
Whoa. That's such a boss answer.
What about you?
I really want to make my parents proud. So that has always been a motivator. What's your go-to drink? Last one.
Oh, Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand.
Same. I knew that one too. But if you were like ever thinking like, what could I get one of them as a gift?
Sauvignon Blanc, specifically from New Zealand, not from Chile.
No.
Definitely not from California. No. Absolutely not.
No. New Zealand, Marlborough.
Marlborough.
We love Kim Crawford, Kim C.
Yes, love a Kim C, love a Matua.
Mm-hmm. Can't go wrong.
Mm-hmm. No.
Just in case.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, that was fun. Hope you learned something. I don't know. Maybe we'll do something silly like this again.
Yeah.
Pick a different theme.
It was fun. Okay, so we'll be back in a couple weeks.
We will. Check out the event calendar on CRBRA.com. We got some good stuff coming up.
Read your emails.
Read your emails. All right.
Well, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
The Member Advantage podcast is a production of the Capital Region Builders and Remodelers Association, hosted by 2025 President Christine Raible and CRBRA Executive Officer Kristen Egelston. The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts. While we do our best to provide accurate and up-to-date information, any mistakes are entirely our own. This podcast is for informational purposes for the benefit of our members. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.